It's so f***ing lame. He's so f***ing lame, dude. I knew you were underage, and we just spoke in DMs. How can you call me a pedophile? I just don't even... It's like, I feel stupid for pointing it out. I feel like the idiot for pointing out the obvious endlessly. What a f***ing misstep. Why? Why? So, Aiden was debating Foodshops last night, and it eventually turned into Mrow versus Destiny. So, obviously, I want to take a look at that. I've seen a few clips. It was quite funny. So we'll watch.
Hola, amigos. Hola, amigos. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Stream snipe? Who am I being stream sniped
Maybe
by?
later. I want you to
I'm just waiting for this. I have nothing to do. Your father passed away from a heart attack in Spanish. Lo siento. Tu padre es muerte. From a heart attack. I don't know how you say heart attack. I suck. Just sulking? I'm in a debate. I'm waiting for this person to come back. How am I sulking?
Obviously retarded. Can this guy just go? Aiden, you can't justify this, my man. Hello?
Hi, did you find it yet? Where he's asking a kid for CSAM? Hello? Oh wait, I'm muted.
Aiden?
Sorry, I was muted. Did you find it yet? Where he was asking a kid for CSAM?
Yes, I did. Can I share my screen and you can watch with me?
Yeah, let's watch.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just gotta...
It's stupid. It's so stupid, Aiden. Okay, hold on. All right, ready?
Wait, hold up. I just want to pull it up for my stream. All right. Yeah, we're good.
Discord servers that were.
But you can hear that, right? Like the audio's coming through.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, just make sure. Thanks for the 5.
Sorting and fucking with minor.
Hold on. So you linked them to Discord servers that were hosting this. This is not like.
No, we had to pull images from the server. We had to pull images from her DMs with the guy. We had to pull his activity and send it all.
Hold on, I gotta let this play out. Oh my god, thanks.
Fucking FBI. And then it
You see how you keep mudding it? Her DMs with the guy.
Wait, hold on. Did you miss it? Hold on.
I don't know if you know what 764 is, but yeah, it was like there are Discord servers and groups specifically dedicated to grooming, extorting, and with minors.
Hold on. So you linked them to Discord servers that were hosting this. This is not like.
No, we had to pull images from the server. We had to pull images from her DMs with the guy. We had to pull his activity and send it all.
Okay. How do you think he pulls the images?
How do I think he pulls the images? From like logs or something?
Yeah. How does he pull it?
From logs, I guess, of the place it was happening. I don't know.
Okay. How does he get the logs?
Depends on the situation, right? In one case, he sent me evidence. Obviously, the guy didn't send me like.
Okay, is this really about Doobie? I literally don't care about arguing about Doobie's politics server moderation. Literally do not give a. Is that the whole Aiden Foodshops debate?
So believe it or not, the action, I never actually gutted somebody's wife. You actually were talking.
Okay, wait, here we go.
Fucking muddy over what he is.
He said, okay, he said pull from it. He didn't say ask for it, right? He's pulling from it means you have a pre-existing set that you were extrapolating something from, right? That set, for example, could be logs sent to a moderator in the server unsolicited. Could it not?
That's not what pulling means.
Pulling?
That's not what pulling means.
Okay, if I was to like, if I was
sent something by someone, I would say I was sent. See, it's simple, easy.
What do you think pulling means?
Easy.
What do you think pulling means?
Oh yeah, our mods got sent this, right? Easy peasy. He would have sent that, right?
What do you think pulling means? What do you think pulling means?
Means that you're purposefully asking them for the CSAM.
That's what pulling means to you.
Pulling means like he specifically says screenshotting the CSAM after. Like, what does pulling mean, right?
Wait, why wouldn't he just say screenshotting? He seems to be totally fine using that word when he's talking to Connor.
Okay, why does he use pull instead of screenshot?
What do you think pull means?
Good question. What does pull mean?
Because he uses the word screenshot. Can you admit?
Holy fuck!
He's just gonna do like.
Because you're trying to use pedantry and words in order to.
When you realize you didn't have what you said happened, right? And you're unwilling to concede on that, so you tried to find something that you could fit in to sort of.
What does that
Doesn't
mean?
deny it, by the way. Got it. So you fucking lost. You've given up on the convo. Now, why were you DMing a 17-year-old?
Aiden. He pulled. What does that mean?
Doesn't deny it, by the way.
He pulled.
Here we go. Okay.
Why were you DMing a 17-year-old?
He pulled. What does that mean?
Were you
I know you're
DMing?
trying
Were
to,
you
like-
DMing a
I know-
17-year-old?
I know you're trying
Were you
to-
DMing
I
a
know you're trying to
17-year-old?
divert.
Were you DMing a 17-year-old?
Okay, did you or did you not?
Were you
say
DMing
you
a
wanna gut
17-year-old?
someone's wife?
I did.
you
I
gut-
made
did
an
you
edgy
say-
joke about gutting someone's wife. You know what else made an edgy
okay.
joke? Destiny. He said he would rape someone with a shovel, and he's talking about
that's an
Courtney's
edgy
little
joke then.
tykes.
Easy peasy.
Okay, it was an edgy. Okay, so you believe it's.
Well, I'm just simply using your. I'm just simply using your excuse, right?
Yeah. So believe it or not, the action. I never actually gutted somebody's wife. You actually were talking to a 17-year-old about sexually explicit subjects. No.
What is plumbing? If I were to
The silence is deafening. The silence is deafening.
Literally promoting an open pedophile to be like their spokesperson. Look at how fucking desperate they are. You know they don't give a shit about you, right? You know Steven doesn't care about you. When I was fucking destroying you on that point, he never came in to defend you because you mean nothing to him.
Okay, but I'm just
You're
saying
just a sad,
avoiding,
worthless pedophile. I asked you what pull means.
That's so rough. That was so rough. Oh, dude.
I asked you what pull mean 4 minutes ago. Anyone could rewind. You refused to answer. You only want to go back now because I'm digging skeletons out of your fucking closet.
No. You want to go to another topic because you just can't come to the fucking conclusion that pull obviously means that you have to ask the motherfucking person.
How do you define pull?
Are we gonna really pretend?
I fell asleep in my desk chair, guys, after stream last night, and I woke up in a haze, hearing Mrow just screaming at Destiny, and I was like, I just instantly knew that there was content that was peak. Play it again.
You on that point, he never gave a to be like their spokesperson. Look at how fucking desperate they are. You know they don't give a shit about you, right? You know Steven doesn't care about you. When I was fucking destroying you on that point, he never came in to defend you because you mean nothing to him.
Okay, but
I fell asleep shooting up.
Sad, worthless pedophile. I asked you what. No, I asked you what pull mean. I asked you what pull mean 4 minutes ago. Anyone could rewind. You refused to answer. You only want to go back now because I'm digging skeletons out of your fucking closet.
No. You want to go to another topic because you just can't come to the fucking conclusion that pull obviously means that you have to ask the motherfucking person.
How do you define pull?
Are we gonna really pretend? Are we gonna really pretend that Doobie like just basically downloads CSAM and he's trying to retroactively make justifications?
How do you define pull? How do you define pull?
Pulling is like downloading, screenshotting, asking someone.
Downloading, screenshotting, and asking someone. So why wouldn't he just use the word
asking someone?
So why wouldn't he use the word screenshotting like he did with Connor? Why wouldn't he use the word ask?
Bro. That's a good question. Maybe you should ask Doobie. Why didn't he use the term screenshot then? And by the way, it's not like that makes it better because you said that you're going to look into Doobie sending you reports, like actual police reports, but okay.
Yeah, it
sent you any.
Wait. He said he would, right? I'll follow up with him on that and ask why if he doesn't after a given period of time.
Again, that's one of the most important questions. That's literally one of the most important questions.
And it was asked, and he agreed to provide evidence, right? So I'm waiting for that.
Why'd you give him such a softball interview if like he didn't even provide you that crucial evidence?
What was softball? I literally told him that I disagree.
Because until you receive evidence that it is actually reported to the police and the police have taken action, then obviously he's the actual fucking PD downloading CSAM, right? He's downloading CSAM, and he's proactively trying to justify it using the trying to catch it for the FBI. Okay, you can laugh all you want, but I'm just saying I'm gonna still press you on this point.
You're so right. No, you're totally winning here. You're totally winning.
I am.
When Daddy Steven will definitely give you some money tonight.
Is Daddy Steven in the room with us right now? Hello, am I your therapist?
No, wait. I'm sorry. You realize he is in the room with you right now.
Right?
Wait, you have this plushie in the background. Your whole life is based around him. What are you talking about? He is in the room. His concept is in the room with you, right in the background.
Okay, says the Groom 16-year-old from the commentary community who got groomed by the stalker community, who is actively a child soldier for them.
If I got groomed, maybe I ran into somebody like you, I guess. You're talking to 17-year-olds. You're not denying it.
Listen, if you want to go to Bloodsports, that's fine. But I just, dude, you're just...
That's fine. You're taking the gloves off. You're taking the gloves off.
Wait, why? Like, okay, we can go to Bloodsports if you want, but like Bloodsports is boring. Okay, like the thing is that you, dude, how do you pull it? How do you pull the DMs? How?
Okay,
Aiden.
So pull could be.
Aiden, tell me. Describe it to me.
Yeah. So
describe it to me clearly, without going into like a fucking thesis or like a fucking dissertation. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so pull, for example, could mean you've been given access to a set of logs and you're looking for something specific to pull from those logs.
How do you get the logs? How do you get the logs?
So, for example, if you get someone to infiltrate a server, which he evidently has, I have seen evidence of that, right? If you get someone to infiltrate a server and get logs from said server, you would be pulling something from those logs. What about that doesn't make sense to you, you stupid fucking moron?
Okay, hold on. There's another donut coming in. Okay,
got it. Cool.
Hey, thanks for the $5. Okay, wait. So, what'd you say again? Like someone sent him or not? Did you make that argument?
No, I just said to you, for example,
I wasn't listening.
For example,
yeah,
you get someone.
Wow, great stuff.
You get someone.
Wow, I want to explain 6 times because Foodshops wasn't listening, actually.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You think it's are you retarded? You think it's stupid? You think it's stupid to get clarification on someone's statements from the person themselves?
Funny. I'm just finding it funny.
So you're a pedophile and you're retarded. Can you pick a struggle? Yeah, of course, if we're trying to interpret someone else's words, of course their input would be valuable as to what they meant. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying it's funny.
As in like some wrongdoings going on because you're getting clarification from the person whose statement is being debated, which is actually like a totally normal concept that you're performatively pretending is funny because you've nothing.
What? No, I said I personally find it funny that Doobie messaged you about it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna scroll through some of this.
Let me read it myself.
The Doobie shit is so boring.
They say containing links to videos of them being forced to hurt themselves, sometimes while naked.
You're cold.
Yeah.
Am I reading this correctly?
Yep. Someone sent him prepackaged PDFs containing those videos, which he then reported to law enforcement. That's what he just said, right?
Which you can't prove because you haven't received any reports, right?
Okay, what's the proof that he's ever looked at CP? What's the proof? His word.
Serious.
No, it's his word. That's all you guys.
You're not serious.
Wait. How am I not serious? What about that to you sounds ridiculous? Your entire claim hinges on his word.
Are you gonna ask me for evidence now of him admitting that he looked at CSAM?
No.
Are you gonna ask for evidence of that now?
I've seen him admitting to it, right? But in that same sentence that you guys originally used as a dunk, he's also saying he reported to law enforcement. So if his word is good enough for you to believe the first part of the claim, I don't know why it isn't good enough to believe the second. If we can't take him at his word, then we can't even trust that this event happened, can we?
Thanks for the 100 DKK. Sorry. Okay, wait.
But that doesn't help them pretend that everyone else is a pedophile and just on their level, and there's no difference with anyone. Okay. So here Destiny comes in. Let's see the start of this at least.
What I have pulled up?
No, I sent you a screenshot.
Oh. While I was reporting it, sure. Did you take screenshots of the evidence you had see some on your computer? While I was reporting it, sure. This is why I mentioned the JDOM thing yesterday. Sometimes you do need to make copies of it to report it. Then you delete all the copies. Obviously, I'll show you. It means that he was screenshotting copies of it, which you should not do because that is illegal, right? That's a misguided attempt at reporting
Okay, that's it. So multiple times, he's been saving child porn on his computer to do something that no law enforcement official would ever tell you to do, right?
Yes. Yeah, sure. And that's a misguided. Okay, but the claim is that his intention there is pedophilic. My question is if his intention is pedophilic and this is not a misguided attempt at reporting this information, and in fact, some wrongdoing on his part, why did he volunteer this information?
Because he thinks he's cool? I don't know. He thinks it's awesome? I'm not sure.
He thinks it's...
I do know that there's
he thinks being a pedophile who looks at child porn for sexual gratification is cool. No, obviously you're saying he thinks reporting it is cool. So again, this doesn't answer Aiden's question, does it?
Case ever in the history of all of mankind where we would be comfortable with an anonymous figure running a Discord server with children in it who admits to saving child porn on their computer multiple times.
Yeah, we should.
They're reporting it to law enforcement. Has Doobie ever posted proof that he's reported it to law enforcement?
I asked him to, right? But if there's enough, the proof that he's seen CP is off of his word and his statements. So I don't know why his statement the second half wouldn't be utilized as well, right?
Well, because the first half makes him look bad and the second half makes him look good. So you give a little bit more weight to somebody admitting something that makes him look bad and less weight to something that makes somebody look good. Right?
Why would you give more weight to him volunteering the thing that makes him look bad? Unless
I just want to clarify. Wait. Do I really need to answer that question?
I mean, unless like I'm. You know what? No. You know what? No. If he's saying that, if he's saying. Actually, yeah, because was he being pressed?
So question.
Was he being?
Somebody says to you, I was bullied a lot in high school, and somebody else says, I was the track star, #1 star in high school. Which one of those statements is more likely to be a lie, and why?
So the second one is probably going to be more likely to be a lie, but the intention.
But there's something else happening there, which is that only one person in a school can be a star, but a lot of people in a school can be bullied. Your chances of being the star are much lower than your chances of being bullied. Now, I feel like the amount of people who are likely to not be interested in CSAM is probably larger than the amount of people who would be interested in CSAM. So I don't know why you would assume that simply because someone has seen it at some point being online, it means that they are necessarily a pedophile. This is like you've changed what is a question about whether you believe a statement or not according to whether it's positive or negative into a question about whether you believe a statement or not based on the statistical probability of the statistical possibility of it being true.
The second one, you would see this from somebody that's trying to make themselves look cooler, right? But if the whole statement itself is, I was bullied a lot in high school, but was also the track star, it's a statement that makes you look bad in combination with a mitigating statement that you volunteered without any burden or impetus to do so, then I'm probably inclined to just believe the statement in totality.
No, you can, because those two statements are completely non-related. What if somebody says, I was bullied a ton in high school, so I took jujitsu and I learned to beat up all my bullies? Would you believe that entire statement? Or do you think the first half is more likely to be true than the second half is probably not true?
The first half might be more likely to be true just because it's more plausible in general, right?
Okay, so why would anybody admit to taking... Has Doobie ever in his entire life posted any proof whatsoever of him being a part of any FBI investigation? Ever?
To my knowledge, no. I request this information from him. He said he would send it, and I'm sure as hell going to follow up with him if he doesn't.
Okay, you won't, and he won't.
I absolutely will. That's just not true.
Did you follow up with Wick about who sent you his docs?
Yes. So this occurred later in the stream. I told people I wouldn't tell him, and the reason I'm not going to tell him is because.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you?
For Doobie. So Doobie runs a server.
Do you not realize how?
Minors.
Do you not
Doobie
see how fucked it is?
And he admits to getting child porn, right? And saving it on his computer, right? We know that. It's probably true. There's no reason to think he would lie about that. Now, he claims he's part of all these FBI investigations, but isn't it kind of weird that he admits to saving child porn and he runs a huge server with minors tagged in it and argues for pedophiles to be in that server talking to the minors? Isn't that kind of weird?
Sure, but you know, it'd be even more weird. Somebody who believes that for malicious reasons they've saved CP volunteering that information without being asked to or alleged to have happened, right? What would be more likely is that they believe they haven't done anything wrong and have made a mistake in the process of reporting it and are volunteering this information because they don't think they've done anything wrong. That seems like there would be far less steps to get to that point.
Sure, that could be true. Like, I don't know if I would say Doobie is maliciously seeking out child porn, but the level of recklessness, the negligence here is so extreme. It seems like a really, really, really bad situation for everybody to be in, no?
Sure, I agree that's reckless and negligent. You shouldn't save it like that.
Well, I mean, with regards to minors, period,
I called him reckless to his face, and called him yesterday.
Did you say that you had a minor tag when you were on that server?
Yeah, but I was over. They gave it to me improperly. I was over the age of 18. Or I was 18. I think it was for a few months. I don't remember exactly. I ended up leaving the server just because I wasn't. If you would have been
having sexual conversations with minors, they would have been okay with it, and they tagged you incorrectly?
And
this would have been on the server with the guy who admits to saving child porn on his computer multiple times, right?
They don't allow like sexual conversations in terms of like flirting shit. There's like some log where they're talking about like sex ed level stuff, the sort of stuff that you would hear in high school. But it's like that's, you know, you can have issues with that and you can think they should moderate even further than that, but that is generally how most of the internet is run, I'm not gonna lie.
That he should remain in charge of that server. And how many would agree with me that the guy who says he saves child porn on his computer to report to the FBI has never given proof for that, gives the minor tag out to anybody, I guess, who wants it, or they mess up with it?
You know they'd agree with you, because for the correct reasons, words like CP, CSAM, etc., just by hearing those words, people's mind is all automatically swayed in a certain direction, because there's a lot of importance given to these topics, and rightfully so. But the truth of the matter is...
Because it's like, where do you draw the line, right? Do you ban any... Let's say there's a 16 or 17-year-old in a Discord, and they say something like... It's in the politics service. Let's say someone says something like, Bill Clinton got head from Monica Lewinsky. That is a minor talking about sex in Discord. But would you necessarily ban a 16 or 17-year-old in a server that allows people that age, as misguided as I think they may be? Would you necessarily ban them for saying that? I don't see that there's necessarily anything inappropriate happening there on a statement like that. Now, obviously, I don't know how the politics server is moderated. It could totally be that Doobie's allowing a bunch of grooming to go on. And creating a haven for grooming, more so than anywhere else on Discord. But who knows? And Destiny sure as hell isn't going to give us a good answer to that.
Even more aware of it then, if he's going to be the head of a server that allows tagged minors to hang out there?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's on him to be aware of that. Then shouldn't he maybe not?
Sure. If you want to make the prescription that through like what I also can agree is reckless, he should step down. I wouldn't even blame you for making that prescription. I think it would probably be fair.
I don't know what this language is. Would you disagree with
that?
Well,
Gislaine, you understand, people criticizing him are bad people, so that means everyone just chill up.
Would I disagree with that? I mean, probably not. Probably
not. One could make the argument that you could have the prescription. I don't know what these words are. We are so many levels of abstraction away from real sentences. Do you think it's a good idea?
You don't know what the word prescription means.
Really? I
know that's not true.
Yeah. Okay. Stop giggling. So, do you think, without 50 million layers of abstraction, do you think that it's a good idea that Doobie is the head of the server, or do you think he should probably step down?
It depends on what corrective actions you want to take going forward, right? If he's unwilling to make if he's unwilling to take any corrective action going forward, then yeah, he probably should. Because this is a responsibility.
Yeah, he probably should.
Do you think he should step down the server moderator? Do you think he should step down the server? This is what we're arguing about, bruh. This is what we're arguing about. This is the guy who was saying, you know, there's no wrong you can do against Kelly Jean, so I have to keep forethought. Forethought's the only moderator I can possibly have. And now he's sitting crying about Discord server moderation. It's crazy, bro.
Step down if he doesn't change how that server's ran.
Actually, I'll agree to that.
Okay.
But the problem I have here is it feels like these things are being interpreted like obvious. I mean, are you gonna even deny it's bad? Like, it's obvious there's like personal motivation here, to like personal spite here, that's leading to the most bad.
Yeah, someone sent me that clip or that video, that timestamp of Destiny arguing that it's fine for him to talk to kids about sex online. Because like it just shows how crazy disingenuous they treat everything he's saying, even the things that sound like good points. Sometimes he like doesn't believe it at all. He thinks it's like totally fine for him to talk about sex to kids online.
Faith assertion possible off of this. I think there are legitimate criticisms against him for this.
What was the bad faith assertion I just made?
That he's a pedophile. Okay, no, it seems like the claim
he's a pedophile. I'm just saying that everything he's done is pretty. Kind of extreme.
You've not called him a pedophile. In like the last week or two, you can call him a pedophile.
I mean, I might have, but he's called me a pedophile. I mean, sure, but that's not evaluating, or that's not part of the evaluation right here over whether or not he should be the mod of that server. No, don't say. No, that's what we just talked about right here. What you just agreed to, that he should step down from being the owner of that server if things don't change going forward. Then nothing will change, by the way, and you won't call for him to step down because you don't actually care about any of this. But that argument didn't rely on personal spite or anything at all. Neither do I. What?
You knew him for 7 years. You were in that server. Why did you never call him out prior to like?
I thought that there were weird things going in that server, and I did call him out for things in that server. That's why we stopped partnering with them.
Why didn't? Okay, but did you remain in the server?
I don't know if I remained in the server or not, but being in the server as a user is not the same as being the owner of a server.
Well, I wouldn't. If I believe there was a server, if I believe the server was being run by a pedophile, I wouldn't want to fucking be in it. But
I thought that everyone in a server was complicit, especially the content creators. If
Destiny
something bad
also got
there.
really mad that people were labeling Drake pedophile. He even had a debate about why it's totally fine for Millie Bobby Brown at 14 to be texting Drake about relationship advice.
When you say he's texting her and he wants to give her dating advice, what if she's the one that brought it up first? Should he say something like, I'm sorry, but it's inappropriate for me to talk to you about high school boys? Or what? Like, what?
Yeah. You do it all the time. When some young person comes up to you and starts saying some weird stuff, you just sit there with this 13-year-old and then you start having conversations extended about dating?
Yeah, I have before. What do you mean? No, would I tell if a young person came up to me and they were asking me questions about some like boy problems or some shit? Yeah, I'd probably say, yeah, of course. What do you mean, I'm a 35-year-old man? Of course I'm going to have better advice for them than some fucking random high school person. Yeah, of course.
Wait.
If a 15-year-old girl came up to me and she's like, there's some weird shit going on with a boy in my high school, I'd say, oh, no, don't talk to me, honey. Go ask another 15-year-old boy or ask your fucking mom and dad who are going to tell you to never talk to any boys ever. No, what the fuck?
Hold up. Do you think you should be talking to them about sex?
It depends on the context. I don't give a f. What do you mean? If a 15-year-old asks me and she's like, I think I'm going to f this guy at school unprotected, yeah, I'd probably say, bro, you're 15. Don't destroy your f***ing life. Make sure you guys are using protection. What the fuck? Why would I not say this?
Okay, and do you think that most parents finding out that you're talking to their kids about sex and giving them advice, do you think they would take it well?
I don't know. I don't give a f. They should be talking to their own kids about it.
So apparently...
So yeah, he literally doesn't give a fuck about any of this.
I don't know. How many Discord servers are you a part of?
I think about 10.
Okay, I feel like I'm not in very many, and I'm in like 15. I don't know what the fuck who's running all of these at all points in time. Dude's not the only owner, but that nice burden shift right there, by the way. What was that supposed to prove?
It was to prove that it seems like your concern is only being expressed because you don't like him because he said certain things about you, right? Not due to legitimate concern over the broader issue being discussed.
No, we stopped partnering with that server years ago, way before any drama or anything popped up between me and Doobie.
Did you give him those? Was it the same reasoning at the time for the
I don't remember the reasoning I gave. I just know there was a lot of weird stuff going on with that server, so we stopped partnering with them.
Okay.
I don't know if I knew at the time that he was hoarding child porn and had a minor tag or whatever, but I know that there was like.
So you didn't call. So the answer is no. I didn't call him out for it when we were friends.
That server.
I only did that after he started
endorsing it for mine.
Well, okay, but is it any of the weird shit
you're
describing now?
No, but I don't know if I knew any of that weird shit that I'm getting sent now.
Okay, so these are just like new revelations that conveniently coincide.
I didn't say new revelations with him conveniently coincide. I didn't say new revelations. I've been getting new things sent to me, and nobody's ever dug stuff up.
If these were old revelations, these would have come up in the 7 years you knew him, right?
Yeah, but I haven't had people setting me stuff on Doobie. Our fighting publicly has happened over the last probably a couple weeks.
So there would be new revelations.
New revelations implies that I'm having new thoughts on old evidence. This is stuff that's never been sent to me before.
Okay, you don't think revelation could be implied? You got sent evidence that leads you to now accept a certain fact that you hadn't previously accepted due to new evidence being provided.
If you want to phrase it that way, sure, but that's not what it implies.
Okay, I feel like it does, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that I guess it just like obviously seems like this. A lot of this is just like being driven by spite, right? As opposed to
does it not make sense that when you're fighting with somebody publicly that people start sending people a lot of stuff when people start fighting publicly? Has that never happened?
It does, but I feel like there's a certain reach to go and portray a certain narrative.
Which also obviously doesn't believe anything he's saying
about the guy at the center of it. When I think that the legitimate criticisms here that you would accept.
What I said is a reach.
Sure, the pedophile claim that's been reiterated by your community.
He's a pedophile. I'm saying that he shouldn't be part of that server.
He has called him a pedophile repeatedly.
Right, it seemed like that was the previous claim.
Find my claims and find it better.
Okay, so if you haven't said previously as a pedophile, then I guess I would have to consider.
But it's fine. I mean, it seems like we agree on the central claims anyway. He probably shouldn't be the head of that server unless they make significant changes going forward, which they won't.
Okay, well, I think that would probably be fair. I just don't think he's a pedophile over it. Out of curiosity though, why do you, if you're like so concerned by the weirdness there, why do you actively promote and uphold Foodshops, who is unwilling to deny the fact that she was messaging a 17-year-old in a sexually explicit fashion?
Who was pretending to be an 18-year-old?
She was pretending to be 18. Do you have evidence of that?
Bro, if you cannot dig up...
Dude.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm good. Okay.
Okay.
No, I know the bait. I know the trap.
Got it. Yeah.
Even if that
most
was
people
the
could
case,
just deny that.
Even if that was the case, well, it sounds like you don't even have all the facts, but even if it was the case, there's a difference between a person doing a thing versus a person defending a thing as a standard operating procedure for every member in their Discord server.
Sure, there's a difference.
Yeah. It's so fucking stupid, Brett. It's so stupid. Actually, that's not. It's not as bad as sexually DMing it's worse than sexually DMing a 17-year-old. Shut the fuck up, Destiny. No, it's not. Come on.
Even if that
most
was
people
the
could
case,
just deny that.
Even if that was the case, well, it sounds like you don't even have all the facts, but even if it was the case, there's a difference between a person doing a thing versus a person defending a thing as a standard operating procedure for every member in their Discord server.
Sure, there's a difference there, which I guess I'm
bad Discord moderator or pedophile groomer.
So then what?
Well, you've just demonstrated that two things are different. I don't know how the comparison wouldn't work.
Well, because the two things are different, I probably wouldn't have the same standard for both. I think that if Foodshops had an open advocacy program for people fucking 17-year-olds in the Discord server, I would probably be a lot more hesitant to engage.
2,000 minors. 2,000 minors. Okay, no minors are allowed in the server.
Only in your DMs. They're only allowed in your DMs.
I'm not in Foodshops.
One person pretending to be 18. Okay.
Got it.
But okay.
Well,
by the way, you're defending Doobie, okay, who has like 2,000 miners on the payroll ready to be like churned through the fucking meat factory. But
what am I saying? What am I saying about Doobie that's unfair?
It's just crazy that you're comparing me with Doobie. What the fuck? Hello? That's insane, right? You realize that's fucking insane, right?
This is just posturing and no substance.
Like you're the one concerned trolling over like this person pretending to be 18 or 19-year-old, okay, who turns out to be 17, right?
I'm bringing that up to make funny. I'm mocking you over that. I'm not
interpreting that in the best possible light. Like you're arguing over the pedanticness of like the word pull. Like, are you actually fucking getting? This is not a serious debate. None of this is a serious debate, but okay.
I'm sorry. I'm good. Why did we argue? Why did we argue about the word pull? You're the one that started that argument. How are you gonna fucking try to claim now that it's pedantic?
No, I'm good.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good. Comparing you with Doobie is just I don't care anymore.
Okay, just more.
You can say anything you want. I don't care.
Got it. Well, do you guys have anything else?
I look forward to you championing that Doobie probably shouldn't have that server anymore. He probably needs to step the fuck down. He's been involved in way too much weird shit. Them meeting minors in real life that they know are minors is really weird. The fact that Doobie defends sexual conversations around minors means that they could have had a 16-year-old in their little mod meetup that they were all talking about anal sex with because he thinks that that's an okay thing. He's defended that publicly.
What are we even saying?
He's giving bad advice to members of his server by saying that it's okay to commit crimes or collect drugs or collect child porn as long as you turn it into the police afterwards. That's absolutely not true, and it's kind of insane that a server owner of a server that large with 2,000 tagged minors on it would say that. Yeah, I think it's about it.
Well, I mean, I'll go by that point. I mean, I guess I'll look into that point by point just to ensure there's. Because you would never gish gallop, would you? Right?
What thing did I just say do you think I can't substantiate? Gish gallop is when you make a bunch of bad arguments all together to try to substantiate.
Yeah, you utilize the quantity instead of quality. I obviously know what a gish gallop is, right?
Yeah. So what argument there was lacking quality?
So you were citing numerous examples. I'd like to look into each individually to make sure it is as you describe it. To make sure that what you did it was not a gish gallop.
Okay,
absolutely.
I showed you DMs for almost all of these things before, but
I've pulled it all up. I will absolutely talk about. I literally said to him that I think it's reckless to minors in the server, etc. I will totally make that criticism. I have no vested in. I have no fucking loyalty to Doobie or anyone else. I just have loyalty to positions and arguments.
You do, but okay.
No, I know that helps the narrative. I didn't fucking talk to this guy for 4 years until yesterday. We only spoke once 4 years prior.
Yeah, resistance cell.
I know we're all like sleeping with each other, and your guys view. It's just not happening. I'm sorry.
You guys don't have to be like knowing each other and having like sex every single night.
But like we're in communication
one specific line.
I'm in some secret.
Doobie spoke when you and Doobie had a little pleasure session after the conversation that we had yesterday, or the day before. What did Doobie show you a single piece of evidence substantiating literally anything he said about himself or about me?
Yes. So he showed me like there's so many fucking screenshots in here. I haven't even got. Whoa, I didn't mean to pull that up. I didn't even go through all of them. There is evidence to suggest that numerous, like for example, he showed me logs from the server where it was noted in the ban logs among several members that law enforcement reports were made by the moderator that banned them at the time. He sent me DMs.
What is ban? Hold on, wait, just real quick. That's not evidence of anything, right?
Okay, it wouldn't be proof, but that would be evidence.
No, it's not even evidence. What is it? What is it? It's just you just write words there.
Do you not think somebody being consistent on a statement across time, including prior to them being challenged on it, you don't think that would be evidence, consistency that they are possibly telling the truth? It just wouldn't be proof.
No, because it's all consistent with the fact that Doobie's just a liar who likes to hype up his past. In fact, I'm 100% confident of it. And I would put, I don't know, $100 on it, that Doobie is lying of one of two things. Either one, he completely lies about having a wife and kids, or two, he lies about collecting child porn and turning it into the FBI, because there's no way that a person with children would be willingly subjecting themselves to the risk of collecting child porn to turn people into the police. That's just insane.
I agree. I don't think this guy's ever engaged with CP. He's obviously made the whole thing up. Can't take him at his word for it, right?
Okay. In that case, I think he should probably step down from the server since he seems to be comfortable engaging with joking about child porn, and he has 2,000 tagged minors on a server that he claims the pedophiles are hunting them in.
I love like the fake concern for jokes. It's like actually, it's like you're maybe even more persuaded by your positions if like you weren't trying to fucking.
Wait, they're all jokes now?
No,
it's so fucking lame. He's so fucking lame, dude.
No, no, I don't think he was, right? But the claim.
What do you mean concerned about jokes? Who's talking about jokes?
You're the one that just said it as like as an alternative to if we can't take him at his word, which I suggested because you're denying part of this statement, but while accepting another. So the alternate explanation you provided in like a tongue-in-cheek fashion was that it was a joke.
Yeah. I thought we already went over that.
We did.
So do we have to cycle back on it every single time you don't understand? Okay, so
no, I understand everything.
I got bullied a ton in high school, but I took jujitsu and then I beat them all up. You would either accept or deny that entire statement. You can't look at a part of it and then look at the other part differently?
No, because the first part is far more common and far more. I'd venture to guess if we got like a room of 5 kids, like at least half have probably been bullied. So
yeah, latching onto the statistical thing here.
The jujitsu part is something that statistically is far less likely to be the case, and there would be more denial of that claim. Now, statistically speaking, it's less. It's not really all that likely. I'd say it's probably comparable that the amount of people that unwittingly have to see child porn and the amount of people that report the unwitting viewing of child porn is probably comparable percentage-wise, right?
Who are we talking about unwitting child porn or whatever?
Okay, so for example, there have been cases of like trolls from like fucking 09A, etc. going around.
We're not talking about trolls. We're talking about Doobie. Doobie is seeking this out. This is not unwitting, right? He's asking for access to these accounts. He's asking to see the evidence.
Yep, it seems like people come to him with claims, right? But the evidence that we saw, he says he was sent pre-prepared PDFs.
Doobie is not a police officer. Why the fuck would somebody go to Doobie with claims? Go to the police.
Because unfortunately, not everybody knows what to do when they get information like this. Especially,
then Doobie should say, "Go to the police."
They should, 150%.
But he's not.
Yeah.
So Aiden, they already agreed that he's mishandling these.
Child porn.
I agree that
willingly.
You
agree that he's collecting child porn willingly?
Yeah, and yes.
Wait,
collecting implies it's retained, right?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't have to be. I guess.
It'd be
I don't know if he's retaining it or not, but.
Well, it seems like I just don't know. Like, it seems like we take him at his word for equally as like unlikely claims, but we're unwilling to accept other claims because they are mitigating factors. When
nobody says that for anything ever, that every single thing a person says is either the truth or every single thing a person says is a lie. This is not a standard.
That's not what I said.
Why do you keep using it? Yes,
I said the claim. So the claim was. The claim was.
If somebody says I have a whole bunch of child porn because I'm collecting from people who are getting harassed on my server,
and
then I turn it all in.
$5 Shiba Inu training super sticker. Weasel, all I do. Thank you. Huge appreciate it. Thank you.
To the FBI afterwards, guys. Nobody would look at that guy and think, wow, I guess he's just lying about everything, LOL. They would think at the very least this name is really fucking weird.
It would be far... Okay, do you not think probability-wise, it'd be far more likely that somebody believes they haven't perpetrated any wrongdoing, would volunteer that information, as opposed to somebody that knows that they were doing it for pedophilic purposes and for no reason at all decided to volunteer that information?
Stop reading what Doobie's telling you, okay?
Doobie's not
for pedophilic purposes.
I'm
saying
close
that there's no reason for him to be collecting child porn. That's just crazy. That's a crazy thing to do as a server owner with 2,000 tagged minors in it.
That's a crazy thing to do as a server owner with over 2,000 tagged minors in it. I mean, yeah, I agree. Shouldn't be doing that. I think it's a misguided attempt at reporting it.
Why don't you give Doobie the same pressure you give Steven? Like, it doesn't make any sense, but okay. Like,
because he wasn't.
Aiden has never really covered Destiny until all this shit kicked off. Literally, this point just doesn't even work for Aiden. It's so funny.
I don't know. I don't know shit about this guy other than his claims about you.
Aiden, can you read this real quick? Hold on, Aiden. Do you see the screenshot I just posted real quick?
Sure. I mean, one day, but for now.
So this is the person. This is the person who is the 17-year-old you're talking about, right?
That's very clear. That you give me a turn off.
No, hold on. I'm gonna put it on stream.
Yeah, I'll put it on stream. I'll put it on stream too. I'll put it on stream too. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
All right.
If I lied and pretended I didn't turn 18, you wouldn't be so.
No, read the whole thing top to bottom. Read the whole thing top to bottom.
Look. Maybe one day, but for now, you just seem too much for me. The vibes just don't match. Okay, wait a second. The vibes don't match. Wouldn't you say you're a minor?
Then Fitz should give me a turn off as major as a dishonest fuck you, huh? If I lied and pretended I didn't turn 18, you wouldn't be so rude and distant.
What do you mean the vibes don't match? Yeah, after you found out they were a minor.
I literally didn't even let you into the server or chat at times because you weren't 18. But why are you DMing them?
Lied about being an adult. We can see these DMs.
This is them wanting to be my friend after lying to me.
This is them wanting to be your friend after lying to you.
Wanting to be my friend.
Okay, so you were engaged in sexually intimate conversations with this person.
Okay,
you found out they were a minor.
Yes,
absolutely. Look, maybe one day, but for now, you just seem too much for me. The vibes just don't match. Then it fits that you give me a turnoff as a dishonest fuck you, huh? If I lied and pretended I didn't turn 18, you wouldn't be so rude and distant. I literally didn't even let you into the server or the chat at times because you weren't 18. Don't be weird. You're implying I'm an actual creep pedo. I'm not doing it to be derogatory. Look, I generally don't like making friends on the web, with few exceptions, and I think if you're having this kind of reaction to being turned down on friendship, I'm sorry. I don't want much to do with you.
Okay, all right, what's wrong here?
This makes you look fucking terrible. This makes you look awful.
I acknowledged, again, right? Like, why are you implying that I'm a creep pedo person, okay? And number two, right? Like, she literally confessed here. If I lied and pretended I didn't turn 18. So will you...
No, listen. What she says here is, if I lied and pretended I didn't turn 18, you wouldn't be so rude and distant. This is in a conversation where Foodshops is basically breaking up with this person. And she's saying, if I pretended I was still underage, you'd still be chilling with me. And then Foodshops says, I knew you were underage, basically. I literally didn't even let you into the server or the chat at times because you weren't 18. I knew you were underage and we just spoke in DMs. How can you call me a pedophile?
concede here. Okay, I'm playing here. I'm playing here. Okay, you concede here and say that like this isn't actually like she like I'm actually willingly doing the 17-year-old thing. Really?
Sure.
Okay.
And the reason I won't is because
that's fine. Okay.
So I can't provide my reasoning. And the reason I won't is because right, it seems like this person, because I'm actually covering someone like this, right? It seems like
totally gay up, right?
How's this a gay up?
Just to be very clear,
you're literally
it's
saying
so obviously gay up.
You're saying that the reason you're not.
Oh yeah, since you're 18, you can rejoin my server, Smile. Do that. They chat there a lot. I'm being told by the mods you were posting porno, NSFW, extreme stuff in Gen Chat, lol. Chill, you may have turned 18 but yeah, not that, lol.
Talking to this person because of the vibes, not because they're a minor.
You're fixating on that part. You're fixating on that part instead of if I didn't turn 18.
They did.
You're fixating on that part. What the fuck?
They did. But why would you continue? Why would you continue to engage with the person you supposedly engaged with sexually when they were a minor? And according to you, unwittingly so. Sure, but why would you ever want to continue to engage with someone like that right after they turn 18?
Okay, we're moving.
Wouldn't you block them?
I understand.
No, the claim was that you were.
You're moving that post.
No explanation. What was my first claim? What was my first claim? You claimed I moved the goalpost. Where did the goalpost move? What was the first goalpost, and what is the new goalpost?
No. Okay, sure. The original goalpost was you said, "Oh yeah, like."
I'm not doing more Destiny debate shit. I can't keep covering this. I've literally missed so much other content I actually want to talk about because I just know everyone wants to watch this, but. We're done with it. After this, we're moving on until the next big development, okay?
That you like sexted with a minor who is like 17 or whatever the fuck. Basically, you didn't clarify the additional context that this person has basically confessed and lied about them being 18. And
well,
I showed you the context now, and now you're fixating on the
I asked you about it.
No, we've missed the entire Henry Nowak thing in the UK. We barely covered the Hassan visa thing or any of the discussion about that. Now there's like some new Hassan versus Pegasus stuff where Sleepy's getting shielded by Hassan that we're just totally missing. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff.
About it. Yes. There's no move there.
Oh, Denim's lawsuit we need to get to as well, obviously.
No, you've just provided a minimizing factor that still makes the first statement true.
I'm good.
Where was that? How is that a goalpost move? What are you talking about?
The first goalpost was that you. The first goalpost is you keep on going at me with the claim that I was sexting with a 17-year-old.
You are
implying.
Hassan, drop my name.
Because you excluded the context. You excluded the context.
Do you understand?
As soon as he's going to be admitting to his audience, so we text all the time. Any day now. What was the context?
Foodshops.
I assume he just said it was just the same as always. It's like, oh, there are some commentary people who used to like this Destiny guy, and now they don't. Again, I assume, right? It's just gonna be that.
Still lying.
Okay, so I asked you, were you sexting with a 17-year-old? Which you were. You had a mitigating reason that you're providing now, and you refused to provide at the time. At which point you went silent, right?
So the
mitigating reason you're giving. The mitigating reason you're giving.
Right? Okay, so would you also say the same?
After finding out that the person he was talking to was a minor, did he continue to engage?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm asking you. You're the one that invoked it.
Yeah, dude. We're literally. It's gonna be like fucking whichever fucking Jenna Pepsi ad. Me inviting counterpoints and Hassan to play Marathon, hit Cryo, hit Tau Ceti. We're gonna be, it's gonna be Pepsi ad, peace brought. Yeah, future is bright, utopian world, the world where Hassan and counterpoints get on Marathon with me.
You guys probably cover that situation way more than I know about it. I just know that the person lied.
I get it. You're just plain stupid.
No, I'm not. I've just given you an opportunity to make an argument. You're refusing to.
Did counterpoints watch it on stream, Mrow?
Aiden, you literally grew up with the commentary community. You asked Stardust for help with your homework before you turned 18. Okay, why the fuck?
Well, I asked her to proofread something for me.
You're so bad faith. You were in the commentary community since you were 16. Okay, you spent. This entire time growing up watching Steven, you said you were a fan of Steven. Okay, implying that you were there when Steven was going over the Chud Logic logs.
I was I'm sorry. I was a fan of his. But what if are you crying? What have I said that's contradictory there? Do you think because I was a fan of his, I've consumed every piece of media he's put out? I don't think any DGGer does that, dude. I mean, you probably have some super dedicated fans.
Aiden, are you sure you're still not 16?
About an adult talking to a minor, if you're okay with it happening in Doobie's server.
I just said to you, I think he should ban all minors.
He's not going to, though, right?
Apparently.
You're not going to care about it.
No, I do, right? I think all minors should be banned.
You're not going to, but there's no action you're going to take. You're not going to talk about it. You're going to push him on it.
I did at the time. I literally said to him, I think it's reckless. I challenged him on it. I challenged him on it yesterday. I literally challenged him on it yesterday.
Going to come about it. Yeah, he's just not going to change.
I'm sorry. What do you want? What do you want me to personally do about it?
Do the same thing you did to Steven.
What am I doing? What am I doing to Steven? I got asked to come on for a conversation with Wick. Wick pulls in Steven. Steven makes claims
24/7 about him. Malding 24/7 about
I don't
Destiny.
maul 20. Okay, just so you're aware, you're gonna make
a stream on me late night, right?
You've been saying that Wait, no, the stream wasn't. I was gonna briefly go over you as a segment, and then I was gonna go over the fucking Lego drama or whatever the fuck's going on with bricks and mini.
Hassan is covering the Sleepy Railing situation, dude.
Figs or whatever. I was gonna react to a segment just because you lied that you blocked me.
So wait, this guy had like this guy was like 100 viewers, had a whole news team, but then they all got AIDS and disappeared
after I spammed your DMs, which wasn't true. So I was just gonna refute that lie, right? Then you called me, and now we're having this conversation.
I don't even know if the HNT arc is like in VODs or if that is like so much offline shit that's just like referenced here and there that way you could like never even find the story from like public VODs.
Okay, hold on. Steven, what does this look like? Hold on.
Your mom?
Oh yeah, my mom. Okay, hold on. Steven, what does this look like? Is he spamming my DMs, yes or no? What is that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
right, cool.
you said I was spamming your DMs to the point you had to block me. You never blocked me. I sent you 5 DMs and then stopped.
Turns out I ignored you instead. I didn't know whether or not I blocked you or ignored you. Turns out I ignored you instead. What's the distinction difference? What's the importance of this distinction?
Yeah, so the distinction is I'm actively answering her question. She's talking because she doesn't want an answer. The distinction would be blocking me would make me unable to continue sending DMs. So the implication would be that I didn't stop DMing you on my own. I did. I sent you 5 DMs and then stopped.
Dude, you're gonna grow up to be a good debate pedophile.
I'm excited for it. Thanks.
Have you paid money for Andrew Wilson's course, or did you just?
I've not.
Secondhand.
No, I ended up.
Aiden, I hope you know that you're a good example of like a DGer who has replicated Steven's shit, but then didn't actually get down to the fundamentals of like.
It's such low-hanging fruit. It's too easy. It's like, I just don't even, it's like, I feel stupid for pointing it out. I feel like the idiot for pointing out the obvious endlessly. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to point it out. Everyone sees it.
Debating at all, okay? Like you keep on asking everyone to debate, but you're just like shit at it, and so you keep on getting your ass beat.
So people are multifaceted. Like, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't partially inspired.
You're literally like every single like pretend Destiny debater who is like going like, hey, I can be like Destiny too. I just have to mimic his mannerisms. Without like actually getting the concepts down? But
okay, like you understand the media people consume is probably going to influence things like speaking patterns, one of the primary agents of socialization.
Yeah, that's what you guys say about me. Yeah, exactly. That's what you guys say about me. That's fine.
What have I said about you? What have I?
Yeah, Foodshops is true about you. Also, you can't speak English.
What have I said about you? I don't even think you like talk all that much like him. That wasn't even a criticism I made.
Considering how you lied about me, I don't give a fuck what you say about me.
How did I lie about you?
The 17-year-old, 18-year-old.
No,
okay.
I said, why were you sexually DMing sexually explicit messages to a 17-year-old? You at that point went silent, refused to provide your minimizing factor. You're providing that now.
Why do you think I went silent? Why do you think I went silent?
Because you were posturing to stream, you just gave up, I guess.
Hold on. Tell your chat. What's the context? Well,
the context here is that this person lied about being 18 or whatever, but then you continue to remain in contact with them, which I just don't know why you would do that.
Okay, great. So that's the moving of the goalpost, by the way.
Wait, no, the claim was.
You just defined yourself. No, you just defined yourself. You asked me for the goalpost 1, goalpost 2. You just defined yourself.
So claim 1 hasn't changed. Claim 1 hasn't changed. You've just provided a minimizing factor for it.
Oh my god.
Also, what evidence did you see, by the way? What evidence did you see, by the way, to suggest this person was actually 18?
Aiden, you have to get out of the cult, okay? Aiden, you have to get out of the cult, okay? This is not good.
Wait, just curious. Right? How long ago? When did this like drama or whatever happen? I don't want to call it drama.
This is it says sorry, I was looking at Aiden's DMs. This is let me see. When did Mrow cover this on stream?
Last year. It was like last year. This happened like last year.
An 18-year-old thing. When was this?
Yeah, because Mrow covered on stream. I'm just looking back.
Like
last year, Foodshops was 26. It was last year. Foodshops was 26, talking to a 17-year-old.
Was it like 2 months ago? Was it like 10 years ago? Was it like?
Oh, this was 2025 of July or June, I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a while ago.
I think it's
like more than 4 years ago, or about a year ago, I'll say, most accurately. So
2016. It'd be like that actually.
False allegations from a year ago, all right, in which the context easily disproves. In which I sent
no, hear out.
Okay. Hold on, Aiden. Did you know I sent this context to Mrow a year ago? Are you friends with Mrow? Yes or no?
No, we're not. I wouldn't say we're friends. We're friendly.
Wait,
right?
do you guys DM? Okay, all right.
Over the last 5 months,
over the many times,
I DM'd him probably 10 times.
Over the many times that the streamers, like in your specific circle, okay, have talked about this, which all of them pretty much, okay, has Mrow ever went forward to clarify that this person was lying?
I don't know. I don't watch Mrow.
So Mrow initially said this person was lying about their age. But then he got new evidence to suggest that wasn't the case. And these DMs that Foodshops is showing all suggest that she knew the age.
I'm good. All right, Aiden.
Why is that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, do you watch Mrow? I'm doing pretty good.
Aiden, did you drop out of school yet? Like, what's going on, Aiden, in your life?
Just finishing school, getting through it.
Okay. What major? What major?
Communications. I know, useless humanities degree, right? Wait, Mrow.
Do you know
Mrow
what I
wants
majored
in.
in?
Can
Do you know what I
Mrow
majored in?
join?
Yeah, Mrow can join.
Yeah, let's get him in here.
Steven, you don't mind?
Well, I'm just hanging out. I'm just working right now.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Add. Oh, sorry.
So guys, this is the content. This is the content. So guys, before the peak hits, great time to remind you. 326 people here right now, 67 likes on stream. Some of those 260 people, please move the cursor, thumbs up and clicking it or pressing thumbs up on the mobile device. That'd be huge appreciated. If you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through a stream elements link in the pin chat message. You can also buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat, buy a super chat, which will highlight a message you read out to TS, or buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or gift that will be highlighted in chat, and I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you.
Hi. Oh, wait.
That's his old account.
Because that account is banned. Okay, yeah. Because that account is banned.
Steven?
Yeah, thank you for the membership for our fight. Thank you. That's a great start.
That account is banned. Okay, yeah. Because that account is banned.
Steven? Tips my hat. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
God, don't be so meek. Come on, man. Speak with your chat.
What's up, buddy? Hi.
There you go. That's better. All right. What have I lied about in regards to you, Foodshops? Sorry.
Okay. Out of all the streamers around you who have covered like this Ica person basically like fucking lying about their age, right? Like, have you corrected any of them about this whenever they covered it? Aiden?
So I believe what Aiden has said, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that you sexted a 17-year-old that lied about their age and said that they were 18 to you?
I didn't say the lie about their age part. I gave Foodshops the opportunity to add that, and Foodshops refused to engage and is now providing the minimizing reason.
Okay.
Thank you for the membership, NJ. Thank you.
Or mitigating
so
factor.
Foodshops, your claim is that they were 17 but lied and said they were 18, right?
It's not a claim. It's true, right? Just to be very clear.
How'd they lie to you?
She is the one that's confessed. She is the one that's confessed.
Did you send you fake ID or something?
Okay, hold on. We're gonna read the DMs over again because you have reading comprehension skills.
You know, in your DMs, you reference them as being 19, not 18, right?
Okay, cool. So they pretend to be 19 instead, right? Okay.
So is it 19 or is it 18?
I said 18 or 19, right? I'm pretty sure.
They're saying
like at some point.
Okay. I just want to note it down. Initially, you said that they lied, saying that they were 18. Now, but in the DMs, you say 19.
Is this a consistency issue? Is this what they call a consistency issue? Because if I said that she was 27 versus 18, then yeah, like that's a huge age gap, right? But if I said 18 or 19, does that even fucking matter?
It's just curious that you don't really remember the situation fully, and you're arguing.
You really got me. Right? You really got me, Mrow. You really got me, Mrow.
Yeah, I did. Why'd you call them an IRL lolly?
The DMs don't imply she was lying about her age. They imply the opposite. She says, if I lied and pretended I didn't turn 18, i.e. that I was still 17, I pretended to you that I was still a minor, not the opposite, you wouldn't be so rude and distant. What's being said here is, you're a pedophile who was only talking to me because I was a kid. Now I'm not a kid, you're not interested. Nonce. Foodshop says, I literally didn't even let you into the server or the chat at that time because you weren't 18. Meaning, I knew you weren't 18 when you weren't 18. I knew you were a child.
Hold on. Hey, can you read to me? Can you read to me the part if I lied and predict? This is the original.
What does lolly mean? What does lolly mean?
Are you pivoting? Are you moving
so I'm just curious. So I'm gonna put this screenshot in the chat. So what does lolly mean? Because you say, I can't believe this cute IRL Japanese girl in this space who's actually into me. I'm just curious. What does lolly mean? I'm just curious.
We're reading out
doesn't lolly mean
DMs,
cartoon?
But okay.
I don't think lolly means cartoon, Destiny.
Well, no, like I think that it has to be like a cartoon. Isn't that what a lolicon is?
I can never escape lolly
is Whoa, is this girl a cartoon? We think this girl is like an IRL 2D drawn animation, or do we think something else is being described there?
A graphic image, cartoon image, like of a child. Yeah,
yeah, it's a cartoon.
Was this person a cartoon?
I hope not.
Well, if they're saying they're an IRL cartoon, the implication would be that the traits in the cartoon are carried over to like the real person.
So you
right?
believe half the sentence, but not the other half? Was Foodshops a lolly when Radiant kept calling her that?
Wait, what half am I not accepting? IRL lolly. That would be that's one assertion there that this person is exhibiting
Destiny,
the traits
if
of
a lolly is
IRL.
a cartoon child, right, and someone says, "Oh, you're an IRL lolly," that would mean they're an IRL what?
They could just look young or be young, no?
Right,
yeah,
so they look like a kid, is what is being implied. Right?
Yeah.
Well, wait. If we accept everything even as you're saying,
but if they are a kid and that's being said to them, you could almost say that what's being conveyed there is that the person's attracted to the person because they are a child, right?
A 17-year-old wouldn't necessarily be a lolly either, then, no?
Sure. I mean, the 30-year-old that you're talking to, puts her hair in pigtails, takes pictures in her kid's room to try to look like a kid for you. It's kind of the same thing about what's going on here, right?
Sure. Or like that leak call where you were talking to a minor that was posted like...
Wasn't a call, it was DMs.
And you actually acknowledged that they were 17? Yeah. Okay, dude.
So we're all
I knew they were 17. Fuck yeah, I did.
We're all on the same page. So we're all on the same page.
We're all on the same page.
So did Foodshops. Foodshops knew she was 17 too.
We're out of
I'm not a pussy about it, though. I'll admit what I did. You won't.
Hold on. Out of curiosity, Foodshops, how old are you?
What?
Yeah, also Mrow was like 21 and Foodshops was 26. It's a little bit different. It's just a little bit different.
I'm 26 right now.
Okay, got it.
Mrow was 21 at the time, admits to it, says it was wrong, doesn't self-sweep on it, leaked all the DMs himself, and there hasn't been another example of him talking to a minor since. Foodshops was 26, has lied about it repeatedly, and has a long history of expressing sexual interest in children.
You were 21 at that point in time, right, Mrow?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Is
that what we're doing?
Right
King.
I mean, we can go that route, sure. When you were 24, you said you wanted to fuck a 15-year-old. We can go back and forth with this all day.
What fucking
How hard was it to say no to her, by the way? How big were her tits that it was so hard for you to say no? I'm just curious. What cup size are we talking about?
You're attacking me with drama that happened when you were like 8 years old, bro. Is this some
no, drama that happened when you like when you sexually assaulted someone and admitted that it was sexual assault?
You're talking about the person that was hopping into my lap while we were all wasted? Is that the thing? Damn,
bro, what, dude? No way, Desi's so pressed. He literally fucks up the line on it and just starts saying, she wanted it. She wanted it. Bruh. What a fucking misstep. Why?
Yeah, and you had to say that it was really bad that you did that on stream,
that more than 10 years
I'm just
ago?
curious.
Wasn't that more than 10 years
yeah,
ago,
I think this is 14 or 15 years
ago. More
ago.
than 10 years ago? That's crazy.
Not unless she has
Why
come
did you
out
lie? Really?
recently.
Sorry, Foodshops. Sorry, Foodshops. Big boys are talking. Foodshops, big boys are talking. Foodshops, hey. Foodshops.
Hold on.
Foodshops. Come on, calm down. Calm down. Hey, Foodshops.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'd love to talk to you when this is done. Destiny, why'd you lie today on Wix stream?
Go ahead.
Is this like a Mr. Medicare wannabe? I'm trying to figure out.
A Mr.
What?
Mr. Medicare wannabe? Basically, yeah.
Well, he just needs stomach cancer, right?
He's a gym walker.
That's true. That's true. I have been losing a lot of weight recently.
Okay.
Why did you lie on Wix stream? I'm just curious.
You mean when I lied about not fucking your mom and I actually did fuck your mom?
The Destiny-isms are fucking awesome.
Well, I figured if you're rolling out all my greatest hits, I might as well roll out mine, yeah?
Yeah, so you said it's not like I'm saying you have to sext me and then I'll fix your reputation. You understand that that's verbatim what you did to Anna, right? You said that that's not what you did, but that's literally what you did.
But it's not really, right?
No, it is.
No, it's not.
Is this real, Grok?
Okay, so when she requests you to fix her reputation, you say, I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. And maybe in the future, yeah, tease me and make me tweet about it sometime. And then she makes a reply, and then you reply, I'll fix it sometime publicly, in reference to her reputation. Until then, you can work on your essays on your bed while I rub your legs and feet. The implication obviously being that if you don't give her, or if she doesn't give you sexual favors, that you're not going to try to fix her reputation publicly, right? So that is verbatim what you did.
That's not really verbatim what I did. What do you think fix her reputation means?
Okay, so you
So she asks him to say that he exaggerated. That's what it means.
On the Wix stream, it's not like I'm saying you have to sext me and I'll fix your reputation.
It's in the logs. What she asks for is for him to say that he exaggerated.
The DMs that I'm referencing, Destiny,
like an AI
are you literally saying I'll fix your reputation if you give me sexual favors?
You understand
right?
that you understand that like a relationship over like years can't be boiled down to like a single message, right? What does it mean when you say fix somebody's reputation?
I don't know. What did you mean when you said that?
What do you think? Do you have any idea? Do you know anything about our friendship?
Mrow should just quickly look at the logs here, but it's tough when you go into it. This is, you should be ready for this probably. Let's just pull it up quickly. Aren't you more concerned with Melina finding out? Not so much what your fan base thinks, but also it's not like I'm some crazy person I'm out. You could just say you exaggerated. So then I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, as a reference to Melina and fan base finding out. Okay, lol. And maybe in the future, yeah. So that's about, you could just say you exaggerated. Tease me and make me tweet it out sometime. Oh, true, you're giving me ideas, lots of ideas. I'll fix it sometime publicly, okay? Until then, you can walk on your essays on your bed while I rub your legs and feet, okay?
Or is there anything at all? Or do you,
so I am Mrow. I'm not Destiny. I don't like e-rape bitches and whores,
really
okay?
You
are Mrow. You tell me what you meant.
You are Mrow, yep.
No bitches and no whores. I understand. I'm just asking you, do you know anything at all? Or are you really trying to litigate
okay, so like
a 4-year relationship based on one
Sure. So you're doing this thing where it's like, do you know this? Do you know this? Bitch, motherfucker, how about you sit the fuck down? So what you said on Wix stream, I'll go through step by step with you, all right? I'll go through step by step. It's okay. Hey, I know you're going to keep talking over me because you think you're big and tough. You are a whiny fucking loser. Let's go step by step. Let's go step by step.
One of my favorite stream moments,
Steven, maybe I'll suck your dick if you kind of settle down and let me, would you like that?
When he was trying to avoid talking,
I'll spit the cum back into your mouth even. Would you appreciate that?
Didn't you say you want to do crazy style on the MTF?
My entire life, but it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
All right, so you said, and I quote, it's not like I'm saying you have to sext me and then I'll fix your reputation. Is that what you said?
Online is when they think that they can boil down.
So you do this whenever you're put into a situation where you look bad. You understand? Like this is a super big tell when you look bad and when you're put into a situation where you look bad, right? You do this thing where you try to talk over someone and you try to bring up J-Stock, you try to bring up all these other people. You do this like every single time.
Like
it's super telling whenever you've been caught in some shit, right? You know it's super telling, right?
Of the lived experience,
you know it's super telling.
In the space at the
time, you're 40 years old, motherfucker. Come on, are you ready?
And go. Well, hold on. You might have this experience, sir.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
I have 4 sentences, sir. So let me read you these 4 sentences and tell you exactly what was going on the entire time.
Yeah,
by the way,
baby
bed.
Tell me when you're done.
Remember when
Lab did this to you on Wick and you cried and muted her because you're a total bitch?
Talk about other people online all day, every day.
It's so
literally the only thing that I can do.
Keep talking over me. Keep trying.
I will reiterate.
Take your time. Take your time. You know you've been caught in some shit, which is why you're doing this. You know you're caught in some shit, which is why you're doing this. You know you've been caught. It's okay.
Oh my God.
It's all right. You're so small. You know that, motherfucker? You're so small. You're so small.
I'm about to turn into a Republican. Meanwhile, I still have 100 times your viewership, 1,000 times your money.
100 times my viewership? I average 50 viewers, motherfucker, and I still live rent-free in your head.
Every single thing.
I still live rent-free in your head. I average 50 fucking viewers, bitch.
When mom and dad pay for it, you live rent-free in my head.
I'm a complete shitter. Nobody knows who I am other than you. You know who I am. I'm in your head, motherfucker. I'm a nobody.
I do think it's cute that this is probably one of the most exciting moments you'll have.
You ready to go? You ready to move on? You ready to keep going?
The idea that you can come here and be so
ready to keep going.
Show.
Tell me when you come on. Get to it. Get to the fucking point. Come on, pussy.
Come on. Memorize them in advance, or
come on. Come on.
Come on. You in the back.
I know. Did J-Stock keep bringing up J-Stock? J-Stock. 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 Didn't you know that J-Stock abused Jerry? Oh my God. Why don't you talk about that? Why don't you talk about Jay's talk? I'm using Cherry. Jay's talk could put a fucking wooden spike in Cherry's chest, and I wouldn't give a fuck because I'm talking to Destiny. I'm not talking to Jay's talk. Who cares? Move on. Come on, motherfucker. Let's keep it going. Keep it going.
Wait.
How long are you gonna do this?
Page of DMs though.
Do you want to take like? Do you want to take? Hold on, Destiny, really quick. Hold on, hey, really, just one thing. Hey, one thing.
One of my favorite.
Do you want? I know you're talking a lot. Do you want to take a break and we can both get like a sip of water? Do you want to do that just really quick, like 5 seconds? We'll both take a sip of water.
Do I interject?
No.
Chat, do I interject?
No.
It's so boring. It's so boring. The fact that your audience eats this up is so pathetic. They're like actually brain rot.
I'm sorry that you're bored right now because I'm actually having a lot of fun. Actually, it's actually really cool for me. I haven't had a good chat with somebody in a long time.
So you ready?
To engage with my biggest fans. You know, it's kind of like a Make-A-Wish Foundation thing. Except I'm not getting paid for it, unfortunately. But you know, maybe my guys can cut this up and use it as content tomorrow. I know you wanted to cut this up and use it as content. But unfortunately, maybe you can mute my voice out of it, and then you could just like find clips from Anna 5 or 6 years ago, and you could just play her voice over and over again because you could cut her sentences up to like 5 or 6 sentences. Kind of like how you cut our entire relationship up to like 5 or 6 sentences, and then you could just go over the same things over and over and over again. It's kind of like you guys are kind of like a guy that buys Netflix, and then every single night you just rewatch The Office.
TikTok. That's the sound of my watch going off, waiting for you to be done fucking yapping, bitch. Come on.
The Office, except instead of The Office, it's the same like 4 screenshots or videos from my
Hey, I know, big guy. Hey, I know it's rough. I know it's rough being caught in the fucking lies. I know it's rough. You ready?
You ready?
You done?
Not knowing anything besides like the weird things.
You're done. How old are you again? Fucking 40. You're coming up on 40.
You literally cannot let the conversation progress. It's crazy, man. He really is just caught on this. That's fucking crazy.
You're acting like this.
You know exactly
is that not embarrassing for you?
And I don't know.
Is this not embarrassing? Is this not totally embarrassing?
I'm so embarrassed by you having my autobiography memorized. I don't know anything about you.
Right. So I came in here with something to ask. So I'm just curious. So I'll explain it. You ready? I want to have like a dialogue. I want to have like a back and forth. You ready for that?
I just want to read 1 page of DMs over and over and over and over.
No, I actually have 2 lines of DMs. So again, I just want to point out to Aiden's viewers watching this, I just want to point out, this is what Destiny does when he is caught in some shit. This is what Destiny does when he is caught in a lie. He will talk over you, he will continue to ramble, and he will strawman. So I actually have only 2 lines of DMs that I've already read out, by the way. And he's trying to strawman that by saying, oh, he's reading pages of DMs, pages and pages and pages of DMs. And he's continuing to try to talk over me because he knows he's been caught in a lie. And I'm happy to explain the lie, and I'm happy to see if Destiny has a rebuttal to the lie. But I'm guessing the fact that he's continuing to ramble and attempt to gain control of the situation and attempt to talk over me and all this bullshit, it's probably the case that he can't push back on this lie because he is fucking lying. 5 years. 5 years. 5 whole years after he talked to Anna. 4 years after he stopped talking to Anna. He's still lying about her. So this is crazy. This is crazy.
And the funniest thing is after you make these dinosaurs, you predict, you're like, it's about to collapse. It's about to end.
Yawn. You done? You finished?
But the reality is the same thing will repeat. Yawn. Every single time. 5 years from now, I will still be here.
He's just spouting about like every mean thing anyone's ever said about him. It's so fucking crazy.
Come on, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
You're just gonna be another orbiter of an orbiter of an orbiter.
Wrap it up.
That nobody will remember. You're gonna fling yourself off into the
wrap it up. Oh, you'll remember me. I live rent free in your head, motherfucker. You ready to have the dialogue now? You ready to have the back and forth?
1 or 2 pages of DMs you've saved of the
ready to have the back and forth.
My life.
Ready to have the back and forth.
Infinitely as you drift off into the solar system to be forgotten by everybody. But that's okay.
It's so boring. It's so boring.
I actually think it's kind of cool. I respect the hustle. I kind of wonder sometimes, like, how do you guys keep yourselves powered? How do you keep going, watching my streams all day, every day? And then when you get bored watching the same 1 or 2 clips, reading the same 1 or 2 pages, and you're like, if I could just
1 or 2 pages, 1 or 2 lines, 1 or 2 lines.
I can hit him with that killer question about how he manipulated the 32-year-old clinical psychologist. I'm gonna get him on this one, and then finally, everybody's gonna see how evil he is. I'm gonna get him, and it's gonna.
So you understand that the lie that I'm referencing happened yesterday, right? You understand that?
Every single person in the sphere, they're going to worship me because I'm going to finally be the guy who took.
You understand that I'm referencing something that happened yesterday, right? You understand that?
I'm going to be the one. It's going to be.
Are we on the same page here?
It's
this isn't something that happened years ago. I'm referencing something you said yesterday, right?
Mr. thought he could do it, he couldn't. And Justical tried it, he couldn't. Mr. Girl tried, he couldn't. Laugh tried, he couldn't. But me, the cancer cat Mrow, I'm going to be the one to take him out.
You pronounced it well this time. No more wow. No more wow.
I just have to.
Your gay little lisp that you couldn't fucking fix after 30 years.
Great. He thinks that the R sound that I messed up was
it's a roticism, actually. He does still have a lisp, but pronouncing R's as W's is a roticism.
Lisp and me just not knowing his name. That's how pathetic you are.
Wait, hold on. No, that was a lisp. Hold on.
I don't know anything about oh shit.
You're such an insecure loser. No,
do you and Justical go to the back room and practice?
It's technically not a lisp, but it's a roticism if they pronounce the R as a W. It's a different speech impediment.
I don't know how to say his name. I just didn't know how to say his name.
You guys have all the TVs up like in the Matrix where Hassan's doing his fake laugh.
Thank you for the $5, Jimberly. Thank you.
Using this trick when my wife asks me why I went soft in bed again. Thanks, Stephen.
Thank you, Jimberly.
And then you guys practice your fake laugh.
Yeah, no, it's a real laugh. It's really funny. It's really funny to see you flounder like this.
I'm gonna read the page of DMs off, and then when he doesn't respond, I'm gonna hit him up with the fake laugh.
Right. So I don't have a page. I have 2 lines. You ready?
No. How
you ready?
Absolutely epically fucking owned he is.
Oh my God. Okay, Destiny, you ready? I want to have the back and forth. Because if I'm incorrect about this, I'd like to know. You ready to disprove me?
And they're going to welcome me with open arms. I'm going to control the Discord servers. You're not going to release the mean videos of me anymore, okay? They're going to look at people like Chud Logic, and they're going to go, oh, not that guy. Yeah, I'm the one on top now. Dude. I'm going to have my own orbiters. I'm going to have people come at me now. It's going to be so cool. I'm going to be such a hip dude. I know you can't wait for that day, and I'm looking forward to it. And one day, all of us are going to be clapping and applauding. We're all going to be watching you ascend to 51,
so when are we wrapping up? When are you wrapping up your whole little speech here?
53 viewers, 54 viewers. If just
after a Kuihman raid,
you might even get 100 viewers.
After a Kuihman raid, sometimes I push 70. God, frankly, okay, on a good day.
Do you and Kuihman and Justical all practice your fake laughs together? Do you guys do this like one at a time, or do you guys do it while watching?
I don't know if you can reset a fake laugh. I don't think I fake laugh.
You guys do it just in your own room.
I do. I'm a big Hassan watcher. That's true. Yeah, I watch. I do it while I watch Hassan. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Maybe you get a second hand.
I like scoff sometimes.
Because you guys are kind of like the human centipede. You know, with the way that you guys consume content. Except I guess you put me in the mouth and then you connect your ass to the front mouth and then you just regurgitate my content and then eat it over and over.
Make sexual references because you're a degenerate loser. That's all you have.
Because I was hoping
you plugged up right now. You plugged up, bud.
Yeah, I'm actually.
What's the gauge? What's the gauge?
700. I don't even know. Are there gauges for plot? You're gayer than I am.
Oh
but
yeah,
you know what?
Yeah, absolutely there. Are you telling me you got the Amazon starter pack and that's all you've been using this whole time?
I actually do more gay shit than I do. I'm gonna be honest. On Pride Month, I'm feeling kind of lacking here.
I think it's gayer. I think it's gayer to suck a dick than get your dick sucked. Let's be honest.
That's the case here. Holy fuck! I need to get my.
You can close your eyes and pretend it's a girl. There's a lot of good reasons.
Hold on, I got something.
Holy
look
shit.
at this. This is the AG4L. Truth is, I got my dick sucked. And
all right, so Destiny, can I ask you a question now?
True, I endorse it.
Is it something about Aiden?
I approve this message.
Wait, is that El Jeffy? Who's El Jeffy?
El Jefe. It's Jefe. Oh, it's Spanish. For the boss, it's me.
Destiny, you're Mexican. You should know this. Come on.
That's cool.
Dude, we need to pop the clip. Where's the clip? What's Kenny's Twitter again? Don't even scroll so much. What the fuck? Here we are.
All Kuihman can do is sit there and spam racial slurs at me or whatever and complain, which, by the way, you should fucking spam report the fuck out of any of their kick streams or whatever the fuck else. The fact that I'm sitting there in Chud Logic's stream, and I think Kuihman called me a spick on stream. I think he literally was calling me.
Gusano a few times.
Yeah, you're just like spamming racial slurs and shit at me. Because, by the way, all these guys in the back row of their channels are always spam reporting all of my shit and coordinating spam reporting all of my shit. 100%. All Kuihman.
Oh, that's you? Wait, that's you?
Holy shit. Well, no, this is Pride Month. That's good.
Oh my God.
Okay, all right, Destiny, can I ask you a question now?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is you.
All right.
He left.
Oh, and he left. Okay, so Aiden, can I explain to you
he leaves that?
And then I want you to tell me if you believe that it is a lie or not.
Sure.
Right. So I'm going to send you a timestamp. I can give you the quote and then send you the timestamp. So this is the timestamp I want you to look at. Foodshops, I guess you can just sit here and watch because that's all you're good for.
A lie.
All right, so he says, and I quote, "It's not like I'm saying you have to sext me and then I'll fix your reputation." So that's what I want you to do. Sit here and quote and then send you the timestamp. So this is the timestamp I want you to look at. Foodshops, I guess you can just sit here and watch because that's all you're good for. All right, so he says, and I quote, "It's not like I'm saying you have to sext me and then I'll fix your reputation." So that's what I want you to look for if you want to go ahead and listen to that timestamp and listen to that quote.
Got it.
Threads about her deleting it. That's me fixing her reputation.
Just tell me when you're ready. You don't even have
like,
to stream it. Just let me know.
All right, I'm starting now.
My Reddit history for old threads about her deleting it. That's me fixing her reputation. It's not like I'm saying like, you have to sext me and then I'll fix your reputation, blah, blah, blah. This never happened.
You don't think
stop, dude. You can't keep doing this. You don't think. What
We're watching up until he says, hold on, I think it was this part. Fuck.
You have to sext me and then I'll fix
It's like right there. I can copy paste the quote I'm looking for.
Yeah, got it. Okay. So
he says it's not like I'm saying you have to sext me and then I'll fix your reputation. So those DMs, I've highlighted it. This is all in reference to fixing the reputation. So he says, I'll cross that bridge in relation to fixing her reputation when it comes to it, okay? And maybe in the future, yeah, tease me and I'll make a tweet about it. So this is, if you give me sexual favors, if you tease me sexually, then maybe I'll fix your reputation. Then the next line, I'll fix it sometimes, again, in relation to her public image, fixing her reputation. Until then, you can work on your essays on your bed while I rub on your legs and feet. He has a foot fetish. So the implication here, obviously, is that if she does not give him sexual favors, that he's not going to fix her reputation. And I have some other screenshots as well, but that is the big one. Really quick, there's only one more screenshot I want to show you. You can talk. I'll find a.
No, the argument, if these are the DMs, which seems like they are, the argument works here. Absolutely. I agree. It's valid, sound. Obviously.
Do you remember on that debate when Destiny showed you that Zerka panel where Anna was crying?
Very wary of
this is 4 days before that. She says, you respond quick to whom related messages though. Destiny says, yeah, don't judge me. Throughout the rest of these DMs, he does not respond well to her actually trying to like mend their relationship, mend the bridge, mend whatever. But he responds exceedingly well to the sexual DMs. This is actively while he is calling her a stalker, an abuser, etc. So yes, this guy is a total liar. And I just want to point out, and I know I've been yapping and I want to, give you your stream back, but I do just want to point out whenever this guy is being put in a situation where he looks bad or he looks like he's lying, he will just do what you just saw. He will strawman, he will talk over you, and he will continue over and over, just try his best to avoid it. That's why he left the fucking group chat. He left. He wouldn't actually address this, or he wouldn't actually try to combat this because he is lying. He lied yesterday on Wix. What he lied about is literally the exact opposite of what happened. But yeah, I'll let you.
Good work.
We can have
good work. I'm not just saying this because it's Destiny. I actually completely agree with your argument here. I don't see any holes in it. Yeah, good job. Is Foodshop?
Yeah,
Foodshop's like plugging her ears. Just want to listen.
Is there anything else you want to chat about?
No,
or do you want me to hop out?
Yeah, no, that's it. Take care.
Good job.
I was impressed.
Wow.
He impressed me. I don't know if is Foodshops coming back?
Looks like Foodshops has come back.
No, not really. Oh, yeah. By the way, okay. So that person that Mrow was talking about, the person in which she's saying that, oh yeah, Destiny groped her or whatever the fuck, right? That's the person.
I think that's the one he's referring to, right?
So you know their name? Okay. Well,
yeah, from the Ryan Beard video.
Okay?
I watched the Ryan Beard video.
Okay. Well, she has. Did you know she came out on Twitter to defend Steven? And that was the part that Mrow didn't want to hear.
Yeah, what was the specific defense she gave? I think I saw this earlier.
It was like a half defense.
She said that
he's not the worst person in the world.
I think she said that Steven isn't a bad person. Like he regrets what he's done 10 years ago. Like it's so long ago, and he's like not a bad person. Blah blah blah. Right? Basically, she came out in defense of his character.
Yeah. So it seems like she wasn't denying that the descriptive claim happened. It was just a minimizing.
So it did happen,
yeah.
Right?
So but she provided.
It did happen, but 10 years ago, right?
Yeah,
but just to be very clear, 10 years ago, right?
Absolutely. Have you heard me? Have you heard me bring that up?
Hold on. But the thing is that Mrow brought it up 10 years later.
Well, I didn't, right? Have I brought it up at all this entire? I've known about. Have I brought it up?
Mrow's your boy, right?
When did I said we're friendly?
Like Hutch and Pisco.
Wait, how?
Well, I don't know, man.
Why? Just because I find common ground with other creators and arguments? It's like this is such a. This is such a. Am I? Yes. I've already established that. Do you take issue with that?
No, I'm just seeing a trend.
Okay. What's the trend? That humans have varying sexuality, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
Hold on. Let me screen share something. Can you put it up on your stream?
Sure.
What is can you read this for me? So first it's Mrow, then it's me, and then it's Mrow.
Yeah. Well, you actually can you just like send me that screenshot so I can pull it up on my so I don't have to do the whole blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Or you could have already screenshot this, but
okay, I guess like I could do that as well. You were insisting that I didn't screen share and sent you a screenshot, so all right. So I started like really sexually harassing you or whatever. Would you leak DMs and pour going forward? Just asking really broad questions. Well, as long as you understand, I'm genuinely a lesbian. Fuck, god damn it.
Okay, what's your interpretation?
He's being a sex pose.
You know what? Good enough for me.
Wow, what an own. Wait, Mrow's a sex pest? No way, bruh.
I had sent her.
Was there anything else worth saying here?
Like, well, look, like, I'm pretty sure I was either saying it, obviously, to prove my claims. I had to go figure out, or I force a given narrative.
What can Kuihman to do?
But it probably didn't help when you, like, read out this guy's full legal name on stream. That would feel bad if this was, like, all I had. The formative, like, bullshit bears our generation, Gen Z, has a history of making.
Okay. Wow. So that was Destiny versus Mrow, guys.